Hello, everyone. All right, so I think that we're live. Let me just quickly. This will be like a quick stream. Let me share this. Quick live on. Okay, so the subject of today is we don't have any resume reviews to do, so we'll just focus on best practices. And I have created an infographic that I think it's gonna be useful. So let me share this. Okay, share this here. Go on LinkedIn. Okay, and let's just see if I get some people on the live and then we can get this going. Let's just wait a few minutes. But meanwhile, I'm just gonna let me check the chat and publish all of this. Okay, we're just still waiting. Okay, so let's see if we have some people trickling in. And we do have some views here, so let me just move this here. And maybe, yeah, if you have any questions and if you're watching this, it's completely fine. You can ask me anything. I want to say maybe the audio is fine. I don't know if it's fine or no. Maybe I'll just open it in a different one. Let's see. Fine. I don't know if it's fine or no. Maybe. Yeah, it seems to be fine. Okay. Anyways, let's just get to this. This one didn't work. Okay, give me a second here. Yeah. What's going on here? I'm not getting the preview. I don't know why. Anyways, okay. So yeah, so don't forget to use Resume Boost AI if you're looking to create like a professional resume using AI. There are some free tools here that you can use as well. What we're gonna be talking about today is the best resume practices. I don't have any resumes to review. Maybe next time I'll just. The problem with the lives is that I'm just giving a. I'm no. I'm taking too long to actually announce that I'm gonna be doing a live, right? And that's why people don't see it. So I'm just gonna try to announce it like with maybe 1 week of anticipation, and we do it every Thursdays around this time. Sometimes earlier, sometimes later, but we do the live, and yeah. So let me just jump really quick into what we're gonna be talking about today, which is resume best practices. And I still don't have this on resumeboostai.com, but I'm gonna put it out there. And right now you can find it on my Twitter. So if you go to my profile, like is bold1794, then you should be able to find all my posts. And here you can see the resume best practices in case that you wanna download it. And yeah, you can use it, and I don't know, just feel free to share this infographic with other people. And I hope that it helps. Okay, so this is just like the anatomy of a resume, some of the best practices that you want to have. And yeah, that's pretty much it. That's the gist of it, okay? So we have include personal information such as name, email, phone, location, and LinkedIn. So those are given. You want to have your name, and maybe the name doesn't have to be too big. You want to have your name, but you don't want to have it too big either. So just have it there. And then, yeah, I'm just trying to see if it's, am I sharing so looking at the right thing? Yeah, I think it's, okay. Yeah, so the first thing that you want to do, personal information. So the name, first name, last name, don't make it too big enough so that other people can see it. The email, they need to email you about the opportunities, so you want to have the email. The phone, they want to call you. Recruiters want to contact you, and the way that they contact you is by having your phone. So that's that. Location, so you can put New York if you live in New York. If you live in a different state, in a different place, you can also do the same thing, but you don't have to put the exact address. You don't have to put like the exact location. You want to say just like New York. So just try to be general in that case, okay? So you can say, if let's say that you live in North Carolina, right? Then you can say Raleigh, North Carolina, right? They won't find you. So you want to give your location, because this helps them know like where you are, okay? This helps them know where you're located. So and if the opportunity makes sense for you, okay? So if you're applying for a job in I don't know, like North Carolina or something like that, right? And then you put like that you live in New York. Unless the opportunity is remote, I don't think they'll consider you, and they won't consider you because, you know, you have to relocate. Or maybe they'll consider you, but then they'll ask you like if you're willing to relocate. That's why you want to have like a location, so that they can at least ask you what you want to do, okay? Okay, so that's that. And then the LinkedIn is a given. You want to have a LinkedIn. And maybe in the next tutorial, maybe we'll talk about the LinkedIn, and then how to improve it. We were gonna do it for the previous tutorial, but the previous live, there were some problems with the internet, so I had to, shut down that live. But this time, it's working. I don't have anything prepared for LinkedIn, unfortunately, but we can do it next time. Next time, I'll make sure to jot it down and do that, okay? And yeah, so your LinkedIn, you can start by creating your profile first, and then we'll tackle this next week, okay? There's a lot of juice going on here. There's a lot of things going on, and you want to have like a strong LinkedIn profile that's going to guarantee you to land a lot of jobs if you have like a good one, okay? All right, so we've talked about this point. Now, the second section. So first section, you want to have the sections in order as well. So you want to have personal information, then education. So for education, you want to have where you went to school, the name of the school. In this case, New Jersey Institute of Technology. I went to that one, so that's why I have that name. And then Newark, New Jersey, where it's located. This kind of gives it away because it says New Jersey, so people will know that's in New Jersey, right? But still, you wanna have like the exact location. It doesn't matter if you give them the exact location. That's completely fine, okay? And the degree, you want to say a Bachelor of Science in Electrical Engineering, or you can use the acronym BSc in this case, which is Bachelor of Science. And if it's Bachelor of Arts, Then I think it's a BA or something like that, right? But it changes accordingly. Okay, so you want to have that so that they know what you're graduating and what you're applying for, so that they can make the connection, okay? And then you want to include the graduation date. Of course, you want to include that, because then you'll have like recruiters will have like a timeline, okay? All right, work experience. You use action verbs. So you want to use action verbs like I created, I developed, I led, I built, I did all of this, okay? And you always want to put them, usually even if it's in the present, I tend to put them in the past. So I just use the past tense for them. So I say, developed, even though I still do that, right? But maybe it works either way. If it's the present, like the work experience is still in the present, then it works because you're still maybe developing that. Or at the same time, you can think in this way, maybe you already developed it because you already did that task, okay? So then you can put that. So you can put it in the past if you want to. And let's see. And okay. Just checking the chat. Okay, we should be fine. Okay, yeah. So as I was saying, so so just put this for timeline, the date that you graduated, the experience, the action verbs. Once again, we talked about that, and I've done plenty of the videos on how to improve the bullet points and all of that. You can also use Resume Boost AI to do that. You can go here, continue where left off, and then you have the bullet points, and you can just click on using AI, improve them using AI, and then you can see how they change. Okay, but try to do it together with AI. Don't do it just by yourself, or just by yourself. It works, but with AI it helps you a little bit. But you want it to be like a combination of both. You don't want it to be just AI or just you. Okay. All right. So this is good. Use keywords and skills that match the job description. Okay. So for this, you want to have these skills accordingly to whatever the job description is. Of course, if you don't have those skills, then you don't include them, because then you're lying and you're just making things up. Unless you're gonna take like a boot camp on that, or maybe you've taken a few courses on them. Then you know that you can learn that skill, that you can acquire that skill, and then you can put it there and then apply for those jobs. Okay. And when I say use keywords and match them to the job description, if we go to jobs here, let's just look at this one. Yeah, so for this one, you can see that, let's see. So we have all of these skills, right? So it says the Marin stack. So we have MongoDB, Express.js, React, Node.js. So then what you want to do is you want to go to the skills section, and you want to match these skills to the job description. Or you can also use Resume Boost AI, because if you just go here, and sorry if this sounds like an infomercial, but you can actually do that. So match job descriptions, and then it's just going to extract the job descriptions that were in the skills that were in the job description. See, you can see them here. It's getting cut off because this doesn't support 2 pages. It usually has to be like the rest of 1 page, but we'll talk about that. Okay, but then you can just tailor it, because maybe you don't have all of these. And you see how I extracted some of the things that you don't want, like this. You don't want that. Maybe you just want skills, buzzwords, keywords, okay? Yeah, the rest look good. Even that one is good. But I'm just gonna remove it. Okay. So let's go back. So list any relevant projects. So projects are a good way to get your foot on the door, because recruiters and the companies that are trying to hire you, they'll see that you have something going on, that you've built something, that you have the knowledge about the technology that you're talking about, okay? So that's good to have. And if you can put the link, just put like a link there that takes them to the finished product, or maybe a video of something that you did. So in my case, if I have them, if I built a Resume Boost AI, right? So then I have like my project here as Resume Boost AI, and then there's like a link to Resume Boost AI. So if they go to it, they can see it's something tangible. They can see that you did something and that you have knowledge about that technology that you're talking about, okay? All right. So we've finished all of the ones on the left. Now let's go to the ones on the right. So here, these are more like general, like a general maybe no requirements, but as it says, like best practices. So for example, you want to keep your resume one page. Has to be one page under all the conditions, okay? Just keep it one page. Don't make it more than one page. Usually, if you go to LinkedIn, you can see the number of applicants. This one has too little of applicants. This over 100. You see, before it used to tell you like the exact number, like 486 or maybe more than 500 or something like that. I don't remember exactly what the metric was, but yes. But you think the recruiter is gonna look at 500 resumes, even 100 resumes? That's a lot. I do resume reviews, and looking at 2 is just tiring. It takes it takes all the energy that you have. So it takes time. So they're not gonna look at 500 resumes, 100 resumes. They won't look at them. They're gonna put them through an ATS system. So that's why you also wanna keep it one page. So in case that they look, they can quickly skim through it, okay? But they don't wanna read like 3 pages of a resume, okay? Okay, let's see. Avoid 2-column resume templates. Coming back to the same thing. The recruiters are gonna put your resume through an ATS system. Every company has like a different ATS system, okay? So if they put it through it, usually so resumes are parsed this way. So usually the parsers parse it in this way. They just go line by line. So first name, then the summary, then education, then all of these. So the thing is, like, if you have like 2 columns, then, or like a weird layout or too many colors and stuff like that, or like logos and icons and stuff like that, then that's gonna mess up the template. It's gonna mess up like the parsing of your resume. That's why you wanna keep it 1 column, okay? Okay, and let's see what else. So this is for ATS systems. Include resume photo if required in your country. So some of the countries require to have a resume photo, and some of the countries don't. I already have like an infographic for that, so you can, I don't know exactly what I have here. So here you can see, and we did a video about this, I think it was 2 videos ago or maybe more. And then there are some of the countries that require a photo on your resume and some of the countries that don't require one. So you can look at this and download this as well. If you go to my profile and you just put resume photo, then you'll be able to find it. Okay, so let's see. Yeah, so include resume photo required in your country. So if they require, then you want to put it. Usually in South America, most of the countries require, and the US, I think Canada, the US, they don't require. It's a little bit. I don't know. It's it's not concrete. It's not clear, like whether some countries require it or not. But do your own research, okay? And if you know the job market where you are, okay? So then you'll know. So I'm in the US, so then I know that they don't require it. Okay. So avoid using overly bright colors in your resume. Even though I do have some styling colors here, some colors to style, I usually don't use them. This is for other people if they want to use them, because I know people like colors. And even them, these colors are not too bright, okay? See, this is good, this is good. So you want to use some of these colors. This one is maybe a little bit too outlandish, but yeah, if maybe you want to go for it, go for it. See, this one is a red, but it looks good, okay? So yeah, don't use overly bright colors in your resume. It just looks bad. Yeah, out of the gate, it just looks bad, okay? Then coming back to the work experience, you want to clearly state dates of employment and locations for previous jobs, okay? So you want to say the dates. So if there is a gap, they'll ask you. You don't have to say like, I have this gap because of this. They'll ask you, and then you can tell them the reasons, okay? But yeah, don't put here resume gap or anything like that. So just put the dates so that they can have like a timeline, and they can connect all the dots. And then locations for the previous job. So it's important to put the location so that they know if the location was remote, if the location was in New York and you're trying to apply for a different place that it's not close to New York. So you also want to do that, okay? And if it's remote, once again, just put remote, okay? And then lastly, we have, last but not least, we have the use of clear and friendly fonts like Lato, Poppins, Laura, Roboto, Open Sans. I don't know how to pronounce most of them, but yes, you wanna have like a clear and friendly font, okay? You don't wanna have some of those like Comic Sans. You don't wanna have Comic Sans, of course, but it's just like an example of some of the fonts that you don't wanna use, like Georgia. I think there's one that's called Georgia or something like that. It's really bad. You don't wanna use that either. So try to stick to these. The ones that I have here are, I think, pretty standard. So we have Roboto, Lido, Montserrat, Open Sans, Railway, Poppins, Caladia, Laura, Roboto Slab, and Merryweather. See, these are kind of standard. These are kind of standard. They're not too outlandish, so too flashy or anything like that. So it looks good, okay? The one that I'm using here, it's Poppins. It's like a common one, and it looks pretty cool. Like if you ask me, see, it looks cool. And also some of the things that maybe I have forgotten to put here. The summary, usually the summary is not required. Maybe you can leave it for LinkedIn if you want to, but it's fine if you put it or not. Like if you have some space, then just include one, and then just say like I'm a software engineer looking for that or for this, and then you should be fine. And then the other thing that I don't mention is the spacing. So you want to have like a good spacing on the sides. I don't have an exact number. Maybe I'll get a number for you next time, but I don't have an exact number for you. But you want to have some spacing on the sides, on the top and bottom as well. And then the line height. The line height also needs to be good. You don't want to put everything too smushed together, okay? So yeah, so just keep in mind that as well. Okay, and yeah, sorry, I think we've flown through them, but I don't know. I think it was good, right? I hope I didn't, get sidetracked or anything like that, and I was, talking about all of these points clearly and concisely. Okay, and yeah, I think that's it. I think I don't have like a resume to review. Maybe I'll check if someone maybe message me or something. If not, then we can call it a day, and that would be it for today. And sorry that I haven't planned these lives too much, but I've been a little bit busy. But next week I got you, okay? Next week I got you. I'll be doing some LinkedIn profile creation or how to improve your LinkedIn, and I already have some of the pointers and things to do and what things not to do. So the next live is gonna be cool, and it's gonna be longer than this one, even though this one is already like half an hour. Anyways, so yeah, that's it for today. If you have any questions, put it on the chat. If you don't have any questions, then I'll just leave it at that. Don't forget to use resumeboostai.com. Don't forget to follow me on Twitter as BALT1794 or Bolt1794. And yeah, you can also follow me on LinkedIn. It's just my name, Brian Liza. And yeah, that's it. Just let me just wait a few minutes to see if there's any questions. And if there are no questions, then I'll just shut down this live as well. Thank you for the people that joined me. Share this live with other people. Maybe it will help them. And yeah, just you can ask me anything, or you can ask me in private. It's fine. So yeah, I think I'll have more things for you next week. I just want to keep it consistent and keep doing the lives. I don't want to, slack off or anything like that, or I don't want to fall behind. I'm already like a live behind, but we'll pick up next time, and that will be number 5, 7th, I guess. Maybe I'll make it 5. I don't know. But yeah, if you enjoyed it, just give it a like, share it with other people, and yeah, that's it. Thank you for the people that joined, and for the people that are watching this. Subscribe to the channel, leave a like, let me know what videos you want me to make, and I'll see you on the next one. Thank you. Bye. Okay, no one is messaging. I think we should be fine to close the live now. All right. See you guys.